Hello everybody, my name is Jones Lee Majesté and I'm so happy, I am thrilled to reach out to you today. And I'm not doing Creole lesson today, I'm here today to talk a little bit about coronavirus, which is a common disease all over the world. So everybody knows what coronavirus is. So coronavirus is a virus originated in China in a city called Wuhan. So on December 31st of 2019, the World Health Organization was alerted to several cases in Wuhan City, which is a city in China. So a coronavirus, I know everybody knows what it is. So coronavirus, when it came, nobody was aware of what it is. I mean, it was. So nobody knew what kind of virus that was. So this was a virus which was like strange. Nobody was familiar with it. So that virus didn't match any other known virus. This is something that raised a certain concern because when a virus is new, nobody is aware of how it affects people. This virus, coronavirus, which is also known as COVID-19, it's like a family of viruses. And it is a virus that spreads very quickly, in the blink of an eye, in a flash. It is able to spread from person to person. So when we are touching each other, when we are, because if I touch you and I have COVID-19, you can get it, It can spread if a person who is infected coughs or sneezes. And if you sneeze and the spit comes into my mouth, and then the saliva comes into my mouth when it coughs, and I can get COVID-19. This is why it's very important for you when you are sneezing or when you're coughing to do it in a tissue or inside of your elbow, like very simple. Because if you sneeze or if you cough, the saliva gets into somebody's mouth or somebody's eyes or ears or nose, that person can get coronavirus. So we don't want that to happen. We don't want anybody to have coronavirus. So let's work very hard to prevent, to inhibit the possibility of coronavirus to spread. It's very important to protect each other, to protect one another. So let us just cough in a tissue, let's sneeze inside of our elbow in order for us to prevent coronavirus from spreading, okay? And you can get this virus through your mouth, as I said, and this is one of the reasons why it is mandatory, it is crucial. I mean, it's very important for you to wash your hands, to wash your hands very constantly, to do it regularly, and avoid touching your face, avoid touching your mouth, your nose, your ears, and eyes. And I'll give you some symptoms. So if you see these symptoms, if you see these signs, you can know that you have coronavirus, okay? These symptoms include coughing, but when you're coughing, if you see that something comes up, this is not coronavirus. When you cough, if you see that it is dry, this is very likely to be coronavirus, So if you see that you are coughing and the cough is like dry, you need to be a little bit suspicious. You need to suspect that it can be coronavirus, because coronavirus doesn't come with anything when you cough. If you're coughing, if something comes up, I say to you, it's not coronavirus. And then it also, one of the symptoms also include shortness of breath. It's very hard for you to breathe, and it also includes fever. So coughing, shortness of breath, fever. So these are some symptoms of coronavirus or COVID-19. So now, I'll give you some tips to lower the risk of getting sick. If you follow these rules, if you respect these rules, these words of advice, so they are able to help you lower the risks of getting sick. The first one is that you have to wash your hands often with soap and water, or you can use hand sanitizer. So if you are out and you're coming into your house, make sure that you wash your hands, because if somebody had touched you and if that person was sick, was infected, then you can get coronavirus when we shake hands. So let us just wash our hands very frequently, and this is something that will help. And you need to put distance between yourself and others, okay? And avoid close contact with sick people, okay? And then I want you to not shake hands. Let us just not shake hands. Do not shake hands. Do not kiss. I know this is weird. This is ridiculous because it's not good news. Because if you are a boyfriend, this is not a good news for him because he's not gonna be able to kiss his girlfriend. So boyfriend, listen, do not kiss your girlfriend. And girlfriend, do not kiss your boyfriend. And I know it's not good news, but let us just work together to stop coronavirus, okay? I know it's not a good news, but we have to do it. We have to avoid doing some stuff that are not good for coronavirus. And there is something called curfew. So curfew is like when we stay home, we don't go out, because if there's no contact with people, if I'm not surrounded by people, and if I stay in my house and I don't find people to shake hands with, so then coronavirus will not be able to spread. So this is one of the reasons why it's important to stay in our house. Yeah, that's it. And when we're coughing, we have to cover coughs and sneezes with a tissue, or we can do it inside of our elbow, like I said earlier. A very good example. If I'm coughing, like, see, I do it inside of my elbow. Or if I'm sneezing, I can go like, achoo. This is good. So coronavirus will not be able to spread if we follow these rules. Nobody wants to be sick. Nobody wants to have coronavirus. I know you don't want that to happen. You don't want to have coronavirus, right? So let's just work very hard to stop coronavirus. So coronavirus doesn't respect anybody, no matter who you are. It doesn't respect black people. It doesn't respect white people. It doesn't respect short people. It doesn't respect tall people. It doesn't respect skinny people. It doesn't respect fat people. It doesn't respect poor people. It doesn't respect the people in the middle class. It doesn't respect rich people. So no matter who you are, it doesn't respect anybody at all. So no matter who you are, you have to be very careful, because coronavirus doesn't respect anybody. So no matter who you are, no matter if you are the president, it's a risk for you, you know? So be very careful, because COVID-19 doesn't respect anybody, okay? And I see a lot of people, they wear face masks, pretending that they're protecting themselves. They are preventing coronavirus from getting into their body. So this is not good. Only wear a face mask if you have coronavirus already. Only wear a face mask only if you are sick, and if you are around people who might be sick, and if you are caring for somebody who is sick. This is the only way. That's the only way to wear a face mask. Okay? And you have to clean and disinfect surfaces once in a while. So clean the stuff that we are surrounded by. So clean our phone with like Hand sanitizer can be good too. You can take like hand sanitizer and clean your computer, clean your phone, because if a person who is infected touches your phone and you touch that phone, you can get coronavirus. If a person who is infected touches your computer, you know, your keyboard, and you like typing, and you can get coronavirus through that too. So this is the reason, one of the reasons why it's important to clean stuff, keep cleaning stuff, clean everything, disinfect everything, and we will stop coronavirus. We will prevent it, we will hinder it from spreading. We can do that. We can. Yes, we can. Obama Barack said that. Yes, we can. We can. It's not impossible. We can if we have the will. We can if we have the will. So if you want to stop coronavirus, you can. And I'm going to strive. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do everything I can to try to stop coronavirus. So do the same thing. Let us just support one another. Love one another. Let's just work together to stop it. To inhibit the possibility of COVID-19 to spread, And did you know that old people, I'm talking to you now, so old people and people who have severe chronic medical condition like diabetes, heart and lung diseases, these people are in higher risk of getting the COVID-19, the coronavirus. Yes, that's true. Old people and people who have severe chronic medical condition like diabetes, heart and lung diseases, so these people are in higher risk of getting COVID-19. So you have to be very, very careful. Be very, very careful. I'll repeat it again. I say it again. Be very, very careful, because coronavirus is very dangerous. It can kill you in the blink of an eye. It can kill you in a flash. It can kill you very quickly, no matter who you are. So all we can do is be very, very careful.